Welcome back to my podcast, Gotchu Gotchu, my first solo podcast episode. I think it's been about 4 months since I recorded a podcast. I had a good few months break from recording, and over the 4 months, I discovered a few things. I consume a lot of fast-paced content, short form content, and those increases my dopamine level. And every time I look at my long form videos, which is my podcast, it's so opposite from the short form that I create. And I like the vibe. It's very slow paced. But I realize that feeling every time I watch a movie. For example, I'm watching Harry Potter right now. And Snape talks really slow. I'm watching the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and in there, he talks like always. And 3 3-second break. And he goes on with his next line. So maybe that's the difference between social media content versus a movie. Even the cinematic ones, I think they're too fast. Maybe I'm sure there are some scenes where it's really slow, but for the most part, all the videos on social media are very fast paced. So I hope this video is a reminder to kind of breathe and realize how fast the content that how fast the content is when you're scrolling vertical videos. Even like the break that I just had, I would usually take out all those when I'm making content on social media. Hmm. I was supposed to film outside actually, but it was too hot. I was kind of lazy, so I came in. What do people talk about when they do the solo podcast? Hmm. Oh, these days I'm playing around with color grading because that's my new thing now. That's my new hobby. I like to take a good picture or a video that looks cinematic and meets the rule of thirds, and then color grade those and make it look nice. And even now, I try to go for the rule of thirds. So I'm on the left, well, I don't think this shot looks that cinematic. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh God, this solo podcasting, it's hard because you have to talk about yourself all the time. And I don't think I'm the type to talk about myself a lot. I like to listen more. Oh, I already know that this podcast is gonna be boring. Oh God, it's fine. The fact that I'm recording, that's what matters. That's what matters. Also, have you guys noticed that there's not a lot of movies to watch these days? I feel like the most recent one that I watched was Inside Out 2. But before that movie, there weren't that many good movies on theater. So I feel like the movie industry is dying out. Maybe not, because I'm watching more YouTube than I watch Netflix or a movie. And what I'm noticing is all the variety shows are transitioning to YouTube. So the celebrities that you would normally watch on TV shows are making YouTube videos. Yeah, it's a big transition. There's so many competition now.